Signed, sealed, delivered. The pick is in. Let's get it done right now, Raiders, damn it. We're turning it around. We're going to the playoffs this year. Super Bowl next year. And then we three-peat.
Yeah, this all in, all the way. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. And even if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pre-game, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, all the win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, all the win. We gotta win.
I'm going to take you around the museum that's at the NFL Draft Experience. Most of the exhibits in this museum travel. They will appear at all of the major NFL events, such as the Super Bowl, the draft, and so on. So I've seen these before. Okay, so we got these lockers here. Here's Brock Bowers representing the Raiders. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. We got the AFC West right there. They have these lovely helmets here, very bedazzled. Saw these at the Super Bowl, actually. There we go, we got Raiders right there. Looks good, I'll get a close-up. Okay, this is a little new to me, but I want to show you guys the media workroom here. Now, the major broadcasters have stations outside near the draft theater and throughout the draft experience. But inside, you've got a lot of the smaller media outlets. And you also have some teams here, like the Commanders are doing their thing here. They've got a whole setup with cameras and helmets and their talent. I know it's really backlit right here, but you can see their station. That's the Commanders. My seat's over there. There's Q Myers. You guys know Q Myers. It's way too backlit. I should be doing this on the other side. But there's over here, there's a college section. College teams have people here from their media teams. I saw Auburn. And then finally we get to the rest of the NFL section. So I saw Lions, I saw Browns, I saw Chargers, Chiefs, Jets. And yeah, they've got their media teams here. So we're just hanging out in the air conditioning. It's really hot outside. I need to get out there. We're about a few hours away from the Fernando pick, and I got to get out there and get some footage. So this is the general crowd right there, yeah. Anybody can walk up there, totally free. But they do also have on each side, do you see that building across the way there? It's kind of like this. This one doesn't have windows, but this is a pavilion here where people can buy tickets and be comfortable in seats and have access to restrooms and food and drinks and be comfortable. It is, it's nice, but it's far away from the stage. So if you want to see the stage up close, it's not the place for you. If you want to be comfortable, do the pavilion.
George Raymond, I'm from South Carolina.
Hi, I know George. I actually met George back in 2024 draft. We were in Detroit together. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
You're a lot taller.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we were together. You guys picked Drake May.
I think he's going to do really good in New England. It's going to be a really good season with him.
How you feeling about it now?
Definitely a lot better now that we just made the Super Bowl in his second year. Obviously, we didn't win, but I definitely think that it's a lot brighter going into the next few years. I think going into next season, I think it's going to be a lot better. I think we're going to go back to the playoffs, but we'll have to see.
I don't know if you remember, but the Raiders picked Brock Bowers in that draft, and I was with you, and I was extremely confused, only because it was a tight end, and we had just drafted a tight end the year before. What do you think about the Brock Bowers pick now, a couple years in?
I think he's a future Hall of Famer, and I think if y'all draft Fernando tonight, I think the Fernando to Brock Bowers connection is definitely going to be like a very great connection. I think it's going to end up being one of the greatest in like 10 years from now.
Let's go.
Tim Beck, Las Vegas.
Man, you look fantastic.
Thank
look at
you.
you.
I appreciate it.
You're the whole disco ball jacket.
Yeah,
man.
baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in the inner circle today, yeah?
Yeah, we're representing
They're
the
gonna,
Raiders.
Fernando pick is in.
It's in. Well,
The camera's
we'll
gonna
see.
go. No, it's
I'm
in.
hoping.
Camera's gonna go directly on you. What do you do?
I'm gonna scream my ass off. We're gonna have a good
You
time.
need a test run right now? You want to save it?
No, let's do a test run.
You did? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the
I
mic
don't
away.
want to swear on that.
All right, so with the number one pick.
We don't want to swear on that.
With the number one pick, the Las Vegas Raiders pick Fernando Mendoza. Raiders!
I know that you honor your late mother, Ashley Briggs, in everything that you do. How will you honor her here tonight?
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Woo! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Brian from Canada.
Brian, it's good to meet you. My name's Brian.
Hey, Brian. You're
Welcome.
Brian, too?
I am. Welcome to the United States.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Pittsburgh Steelers, how are they enjoying the draft in their tiny big city?
Well, you know what? They're doing a good job. I'm a season ticket holder, and I've never seen a crowd like this before. So this is epic. We got here yesterday. I think they're doing a good job. Usually, everybody's trying to one-up each other on the draft.
Yeah.
And I think we did it this year. I think we up.
It's pretty good. I got to tell you, being from the West Coast, not a lot of people have necessarily come to Pittsburgh. I tell everybody it's beautiful. The rivers, the hills, I love it here. It's awesome. I don't like the team very much, but
So what's your team?
Raiders right
Oh,
here.
you're a Raiders guy
Yeah,
too. Oh,
yeah.
you got- okay.
That's right.
Well, good luck. I mean, they're going to surprise us. I don't think tonight. You'll get your first pick, and we'll see what happens after.
We might
that.
get this one right
You
for
might,
once.
you might get this one
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
There's a good chance. It's not a Jamarcus Russell pick, but you know what? You should get this one right tonight. Unless you shock the world. I don't know. We'll see.
How many times I've heard Jamarcus Russell's name over the last couple of days. All right, we're here finally. Raiders are on the clock. Really don't know what's taking them so long. I think they're going to use all 8 minutes for some reason, but check it out. Here with Steven and Anthony, Raider fans, getting ready for the moment. Are you ready?
I'm excited. I'm ready for Mendoza.
Nice hat, by the way.
Thank you. I always got to rep all in, all to win.
Thanks for the help all weekend. I really appreciate you being there. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Anytime, you're more than welcome with me.
The league is milking this so much. They're playing songs. They're like, oh my God. Rodgers strutting out, Here we go. There we go. I don't want to get in their way.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft,
Ty Simpson!
Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Raiders! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. There he is with his mom. You're seeing this on TV, so I'm not going to show it. He's with his family. He's with his mom, his dad. Let's turn this thing around.
Dave Stop, Boba Jet, Syracuse, New York. Go to all the games.
Boba Jet, you guys. You see, if you're trying to be a super fan, you need to step your game up, okay? This is Boba Jet. All right. You got 2 picks in the first round.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for reminding me about the second one, by the way. I'd forgotten, but 2 picks in the first round. How you feeling about it?
You got to look at the fact that you got Will McDonald on one side, and you're going to have just this absolute terror. And the two of them are just going to come in Malachi Crunch for those of you who remember Happy Days. It's going to just be that's for the older fans, the Gen Xers. But yeah, they're going to. I think, and everybody's like, oh, what about the run? They can't stop the run. You got that mountain that we got from Tennessee in the middle. Our tackle, he's huge. He's huge. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
So, I'm a Raider fan, you're a Jets fan. We've struggled for a while.
Yeah.
You guys turning it around. How do you feel about the future?
I think the AFC is going to be interesting. I mean, KC, obviously in your case, KC is coming, kind of having some rough waters, and the Patriots somehow came back to life. But you know what? They're going to see a 2 tight end set from the Jets, and between Taylor and Sadiq, you guys are going to be like, oh, I don't know how to defend it. Yeah, that's going to happen.
Mark Vance, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Look at this gorgeous outfit that this man has on right now. So you're from Las Vegas. Did you become a Raider fan when they moved, or were you interested in them before?
Interested in him before. Kind of feel like I was with him since '83. I went to the Super Bowl in 1983 against the Washington Redskins and just became a Raider lover. And then they came to Vegas, and it was like hopes and dreams are answered.
I love how many there are. I've met a lot of Raider fans that live in Vegas, and so many of them I asked, were you a fan because they moved, or and almost all of them say, no, I was a fan before, but now they're here in my backyard. So it's fantastic. Good on them. Okay, so the draft experience, you see it behind us there, the crowd, it's still going on, by the way, and I'm making you miss it. I'm so sorry. If the Raiders trade up right now and you miss it, I'm going to owe you a debt forever. But what's it like? You're in the inner circle, you're right there up front. You having a good time?
It's deep, being in a deep situation that you see on TV year after year, and to be this deep into the inner circle experience is something that everybody would hope that they could try to get into. Yeah. Being that deep, I'm only one row away from Goodell telling out who's going to win. And the energy that's in here is absolutely insanity. And us getting the number 1 pick with Fernando was electrifying, truly electrifying, and just the energy of, that kind of stuff going on. The future of the Raiders has a future now. I think we have him. We got a new center. We've got a new coach. Everything is the rebuilding of a franchise that is on the brink of becoming amazing.
It's an honor to be here. Pittsburgh, you have shown up and shown out. They gave us free t-shirts to go around. Feels like you should go home.
How do you feel knowing that you're going to Miami, and how excited are you to get down there and set a new foundation for that offensive line?
Yeah, it feels wonderful. Like I said, the team took a shot on me. I'm going to be forever blessed for that.
Hey, David, this is Brian from All In Auto Win. Have you learned the chant yet, and can you give us a sample?
No, sir. If you could give me a sample, I can maybe relay it. JETS, just. Yeah. I like that.
I'm Alex, Santa Maria, California.
We're standing outside of the NFL draft experience. How was your day today, day 1, round 1?
It was fantastic. We got Fernando Mendoza. Even better, standing with the legend himself, 2-time Guinness Book of World Record holder.
I was wondering where you're going with that. No. No, listen, was there any doubt in your mind? Were you nervous, like, come on, Raiders? Like, what if they didn't? What if they didn't take him?
There was a couple, it's like 4 minutes down, and I'm like, okay, why are we teasing right now?
That was the league totally milking it. Yeah.
Got all kinds of fans next to me. I'm standing out there like, what's going on with the Raiders, man? Are they going to make the pick or what? But, hey, we pulled through.
They took their time. Did you see a lot of Raider fans out there today?
I seen there was a good turnout. There wasn't anyone standing around me, but there was a lot of Raiders fans.
Kind of spread out.
Yeah, everyone's super cool. Pittsburgh's awesome. Fans are really nice. It was awesome, man.
Do we finally turn this thing around?
God, I hope so. Please.
It's got to be. Our free agency was great.
Oh, yeah.
Draft so far, good. We knew Fernando. We'll see what we do tomorrow, though, right?
Nothing like Max Crosby leaving, realizing, hey, we're cooking up something here. let's run it back.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen in the NFL.
No, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
This doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I think this was like, all right, you know what? I'm a Raider for life. Let's run it.
Raiders!
Next one in.
Unlike previous drafts, this draft in Pittsburgh, the location is split by a river. Right now I'm standing on the North Shore. This side is where the stadium is. The draft theater is on this side as well. And here you can see the river. Across the river there, just by the water fountain, that's the Point Shore, and there's more activations, merchants, vendors, and things happening over there. To get across, they've got these clippers right here that you can take for free. A little bit of a line, I think probably worse on day 1 and 2, but it's day 3, it's not too bad. People are getting right on. So they pack this clipper, take you across, and bring you back when you're ready to come home. Okay, right now I'm standing in Acrisure Stadium, but they do have the big screens up to show the draft, so you can watch it from in here. Night 1, there was a lot of people in here. It's day 3, you know, we're in round 4. Raiders are up. The pick is in, and it's pick number 122. This is our second pick today. We got a good one earlier, McCoy, cornerback from Tennessee, and now let's see what we get at 122. Okay, we're bringing Genty some support. We haven't had we lost a lot of running back guys, so this is good. Genty's gonna need a little support here. He's number 1, obviously, but Washington Jr. Oh, we got the Raider fans with the Mendoza jerseys already on screen. Check that out. All right, good job, Raiders, good job. Here we are outside the Tops activation. This is inside Acrisure Stadium on the field in the tent. It's massive. They have had a 3-day event here, but Saturday, day 3, was the biggest because they gave away 1,000 boxes to the first fans to arrive this morning. Was I here at 9 a.m. to get these boxes? No, I wasn't. I needed some sleep after the last few days. So the way they have this organized inside, they have a lot of different vendors here, and each vendor represents a division. So we got Steel City Collectibles over there. That's the AFC North. There's a Real Sports Card. That's the NFC. I can't tell which division, but it's NFC. And right here we have the AFC West Card Vault by Tom Brady. How's the draft experience been the last 3 days?
It's been amazing. I mean, we've had so many people come by our booth, visiting all of our locations throughout the country, and they found us here at the draft, which is amazing.
I know the Raider Fernando cards haven't come out quite yet, but you got any like Indiana Fernando in there for the fans?
So on Thursday, we did start off with about 20 to 30, and we included it in our Raider section because we were predicting him to go number 1 to our team. So, I mean, by or within 3 hours of the day, half of them are gone. So, and now today we only have 1 left. So
That's amazing. Okay, so what can someone expect coming into a Tops event like this or any card show where you're present? You got like tons of cards, you're selling boxes. What can they expect?
So, you know, fans can come in and expect an immense amount of cards from their favorite teams, favorite players, from vintage all the way up to modern day collections. It's something for everybody, you know, whether you're just starting off your collections, Tops provides that. You know, they provide the knowledge and the resources for you to actually get into the hobby.
Awesome, man. I might want to buy something. You got any good cards here for me? Some Raider cards?
I've got a lot of cards too, and if you're a Brady fan, I've got a lot of those as well.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut this so my wife doesn't see it, okay?
No problem.
Olave, gold on the 50. Saints, where you at? Your Saints? For sure? Jules, okay, this young lady is, she's been screaming for the Saints. Ooh, Todd Felton. Not bad, girl. You got the Saints in the cut. Saints are back too. Saints everywhere. I I got Kevin bags to get the Kelvin bags to the back. We get the gold to the front.
This shop has a lot of exclusive merchandise to the draft. Of course, if there's anything that's super exclusive that might sell out the first day, okay, maybe you wait in the line. But otherwise, they have a lot of merchandise in here for the draft, and it's day 3 and there's no line. You see all these barricades here? Those lines were full on day 1, not day 3. This is a great little area of the draft, especially if you have a family. There's all kinds of activities for people to do. We've got a vertical jump right here. You can test your skills. They've got these fun seats here. I don't know what to call them. But over there, there's a kicking competition and passing competition as well. And by the way, I want to mention this field. They've got a mini version of the Steelers field right here. This was not installed for the draft. This is always here. I've seen it outside of the stadiums many times when I've come to games here in Pittsburgh. It's time to close out the draft, the end of 3 days here. For me, it was 4. I was here on Wednesday for a preview day and then 3 days of the actual draft. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, I'm sore, my back hurts, I'm old. But I had a great time as always. This is my 3rd draft. I recommend it to anyone who's interested. Come check it out. Next year, the draft is going to be in Washington, D.C. I'm interested. There we go, right there. Perfect timing. There we go. Got it. All right, see you in D.C. Perfect timing. Okay, I'm very interested to see how they're going to configure the draft in D.C. There's no way they put it by the stadium because the stadium's way outside of town. They've got to put it, in the mall or something if they can. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, time to close it out. Look, if you have a family, if you're a football fan, you want to come out to the draft, my recommendations are this. Day 1 is the most excitement. It's all about day 1. That Thursday is everything. The atmosphere in that stadium, 200,000 people, it's a lot. It's exhausting. It's a lot of standing around, but the energy is great. Day 2 and day 3, you can do a lot here. There's so many activations. There's player signings. There's things that I didn't do this time because I did them the other times. But it's a really great event, and as I always say, it's like Comic-Con for NFL fans. But now it's time to get out of here. I gotta head to the airport soon, but before I do, there's one last activation I need to visit. The beer hall. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, this all in, all the way. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. And even if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pre-game, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, all the win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, all the win. We gotta win.
All in, all the win. I like that, my guy right there. Right! Yeah!